wisely. I asked myself the truth that day. No one does something bad willingly. So how did all of these people blissfully convince themselves that this is good? What do I see that none of them do? Or am I the blind one? The river offered no reply, just drifting limbs beneath the sky. And suddenly the lilies bloomed, a crimson chorus for the doom. They crowned my steps with silk and red, declaring kinship with the dead. Never lies, no banners raised, no alibis. A shark beneath their moral waves, unblessed by gods, unknown by graves. The consequences cling to me, I wear them with transparency. I do not gild my faults with light, I claim my darkness outright. Red spider lilies mark my trail, a blood red oath that will not fail. And if their petals crown my sin, at least they greet me as their kin. Raise your flags, I'll watch them. Drifting where I don't belong, but I will walk this path unmasked. No scriptures forged, no questions asked.